This video is going to train you on how to set up the check-in tool available from AppsNXT's seating chart and check-in for Blackboard Razor's Edge NXT add-in. In this video, we're going to quickly show you how to enable the check-in for its first use, also how to manage the QR code side of the add-in, allowing you to edit the email template and also bulk send those QR codes to your participants. We're going to show you how to find the individual QR codes for each one of your participants and either download that QR code or send a one-off email to them with that QR code. And then finally, we're going to show you how to share the check-in tool with your staff or volunteers, or how to open it yourself from within Razor's Edge NXT. Look out for our next video. It's going to be a deep dive on using the check-in tool itself. That would be a great video to share with your staff or volunteers before the event so they know how to use the tool before the day off. With that, we'll jump over to Razor's Edge NXT. Once you're on the event page within Razor's Edge NXT, you should navigate to the seating chart and check-in tool tile. That tile may be at the bottom of the page. If you haven't moved it, you can always move it around the page like any other tile. With us, we've obviously put it at the very top. The very first step is to enable the check-in tool. The reason we require enabling the check-in tool is because the check-in tool was designed to be volunteer friendly, where a volunteer can use the check-in tool and make real-time updates to Razor's Edge, either capturing attendance information or capturing names, phone numbers, and emails from your guests without giving them credentials or access to Razor's Edge itself. But because we are touching that data, we wanted to add a little bit of extra security. When you enable the check-in tool, the first thing it's going to ask you for is setting a password. And this password is something you will want to share with your staff or volunteers to allow them to access the check-in tool. You can see here, I've just set my password as 12345. We recommend making it something easy to remember or simple to enter. Again, this is only giving them access to the check-in tool itself. But once you've set that entered the password, simply click Set Password, and you'll see the tile will now have additional buttons available for you to access. The next thing we're going to talk about are the check-in settings, which are primarily the password, which we just talked about, as well as the email template that's used to send out QR codes. If you are going to use the QR functionality, you definitely want to update the email template before sending out those QR codes to your participants. Simply click Check-in Settings, and once the page loads, you'll see at the very top, we have an option to change the password. And then we have the QR code settings below, which is the email template, where you can update the email subject, which is what the participant will see in the subject line, the from, which is the name that will be presented to your participant as the from name, and then the email body. You can also add a logo if you would like. Again, we recommend using the email body to add any additional information that could be useful to all participants, but do keep in mind this email will go out to all participants, so don't do anything too specific. We also have added some conditionals like the first name, last name for you, so you can personalize the email just a little bit. A QR code will be attached to the email that they receive, and they can simply either print the QR code out or more than likely just show it on their phone when they walk up to your registration or check-in table. But once you've created the QR code email template, just hit save, and that will be ready to go. I'm going to flip screens real quick over to a participant view. When you create those QR codes, every participant will have a unique QR code, and that's going to be displayed on the participant's record. So that, again, the constituent record within a specific event, in the additional event information tile. You can see here for John Armstrong, we've got his QR code. I can either download that PDF or just email him his QR code directly. Again, that maybe he has reached out saying I didn't receive my ticket. You don't want to have to bulk send every single time, so you can do the individual send this way. If you are using our seating chart, you will also see his seating details and any seating notes, and you can edit the seating notes from within here as well. Going back, the last thing we'll show you on the QR code is the ability to bulk send. When you click on that, it will prompt you saying you're about to send an email to all of your attending participants. Are you sure you want to proceed? And once you want to say okay, all the emails will be sent out to those participants. So just keep that in mind. But we recommend doing that maybe a few days, up to a few hours before the event, just so that everyone has an emailed QR code or an email ticket allowing them to access the event. One last thing to note is, even though this is part of our seating chart tool, it can be used independently from seating chart. So don't worry if you are not doing a seated event. The check-in tool works regardless of the seating chart usage. So you can use it for free events or non-seated events as well. The final thing we want to mention is the ability to open the check-in app itself or share the URL that a volunteer or a staff member will need to access the tool. We have a copy button right here, so I can actually copy that link, which it will copy a URL. So if you can see, if I cover this up and hit paste, it will create a URL, something like that. I can either text or email that QR code myself to whoever's going to be helping with the check-in, and I will also need to send them the password as well. But once they've gotten that URL, they can simply enter it into any browser, and they'll be prompted to type in a password. We will go more into using the check-in tool itself on our next video. So with that, hopefully that helps you learn how to set up the check-in tool. Again, please don't hesitate to reach out to us with any questions. Our support email is support@appsnxt.com. Thanks very much.